actually showed up. If you
What
didn't
movie
assess
was
it,
that? When we were discussing this last week, I couldn't think of it, but there was a movie like that where like the guy was in a little like raft on the being towed on the back of the ship.
Cabin Boy.
Yeah.
It's that I was communing with the land of dreams.
Well, no,
Wrong
I
way.
mean, you
Oh.
Sin,
Oh,
if you missed another session, we were just gonna pack you up in a box and mail you to Polari.
Oh wait, didn't we also decide he was in a coma because I raped him so hard it threw him into a
no.
What?
Yes.
And on that note, welcome everyone.
You're
Oh,
keeping
fuck, I
your
didn't
fucking
order it.
diseases to yourself.
Wow.
This is why we don't have monetization ever.
It's like you need a pesky thing like monetization.
I mean,
No.
monetization is nice, but
it's not all it's cracked up to be.
I like earning money from my hobbies. Thank you.
I
Nope.
would like that too.
You don't
That's
get any
why
money
I've
for your hobbies.
considered prostitution.
And Lotus
Right.
again.
Apparently my
Ruining your
aunt liked
everything.
it until like 10 years ago.
You've been telling that story for
Yeah,
like
it's not
10
10.
years, so it's got to be like 20 now.
No, it's probably been like 15 years. She just got too perma-fried from the drugs and couldn't keep up anymore. I wish I was joking,
No.
I'm not.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it.
Sure.
It's like Fluffy's camera went off.
Being a jerk.
I'll be a jerk if I want to be.
No, you can't, because then I'll hurt you.
Oh, I
Is that
don't
before or
see
after you
one
break your
game
finger
now
again?
Fuck you.
Damn.
Well,
Correct.
we're in rare form today.
I would
Aren't
say
we
we're
always?
more like medium well done.
Oh, just
Yeah,
the
I know
pain-
that
The
feeling.
pain to all of you. To the pain.
Why? Why?
Are we
Why?
a pain?
Why?
Are we a pain?
Do you
No,
not
no,
remember
just-
To
just-
the Pain and Princess Bride? It's like, oh, to the death. No, to the pain.
I don't remember movies like you do. I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, there we go. Now it's working.
Well,
Fine.
we're going to watch Labyrinth because I rented it.
Yes.
Okay.
Or at the very least, I'm going to watch it, like, tomorrow.
Well, no,
Make
if you
her
do
Watch,
that,
Hocus Pocus.
if you do that, it clears the rental after 24 hours. It-
Aw,
Yeah.
I
So,
want to watch it.
who wants to recap?
We're off to kill the church, the fucking bastard church.
I wasn't there, so I'm not it.
I'll take that.
Creepy.
I know Kes showed up to sell shawarma, though.
No, is one of his it's one of his associates.
So nobody wants to recap?
I wasn't here for it, so I couldn't tell you. It would have to be one of you guys.
I mean, despite us being horribly distracted that night, we had made our way to a port city where we were waiting until evening, I think it was, or the next morning, I can't remember which it was, to board the vessel to go to the mainland in order to continue our murder of corrupted church officials. Or maybe that was just my goal, but whatever.
A murder.
Murder is pretty high on everybody's list, I think.
I mean, my character's technically not like murderous, but I mean, he's gonna do things anyways.
I'm an efficient killer, but not a murderer.
Deus Vault.
My character's like self-defense.
I'm ex-military.
To Gunnerport was where we were.
I thought we were going for Atherver.
Yes.
I thought getting to Gunnerport was our goal, but we had to go through Athelver.
I don't remember if...
I thought we
Makes
just had
me
the option
happy.
of two.
There was a boat going to Gunnerport, and there was one going to Thiever. You took the boat going to Thiever, even though you had to wait longer, because the Thiever is closer to where you want to go.
Because we want to go ultimately north.
Do we want to go to
happy?
Do we want to go to Denta, or is the church in Arkstan?
I feel it's
We've heard
Denta.
That really
we've heard
depends.
Aethever pronounced like 3 different ways already, and that was one of the cities I named. Yes.
You're an asshole, Cat. I hope you know this.
Now you guys are
Supposed to be,
catching
for
on.
those who don't know, it's supposed to be Aethever.
Aethever. Okay, Athever.
So, kind of the main point was to get to Athever, and then I think story will dictate further.
Okay, I'm just trying to remember where
Aethever.
they're...
Yeah.
A Thiever.
Athever.
Meanwhile, my character's like, let's not go there again.
Meanwhile, you don't have much of a say because you were unconscious last game.
We just dragged you around.
So...
Cabin boy.
Sin, what do you feel about this? That'll take it as yes. Can we also use your money? Okay, you're buying us all
Well, thank
shawarma.
you. That was... Yeah, you bought us sandwiches. Congratulations.
Got it. So how much gold did I lose?
None, but if you want to,
Ha ha ha.
we could retcon that.
Oh, he did gain gold though, didn't he? Because didn't you give everybody gold
Yeah,
and he wasn't
you-
here for that?
I don't know exactly how much because I know how much it
200,
was to
300,
carry mine.
something like that.
Something like that.
What'd you get?
Well, I have a total of 668.
I was
Well,
gonna
it's
say-
because
I
we
also
were
bought
assumed to...
sandwiches.
Most of us were assumed to have money.
Yeah, I had very little to start
You
with.
were given money too.
Yeah, I'm
I
just
have no
saying
money.
he wasn't
Oh, yeah, it was
here.
I was
He
your
wasn't
body.
here for that, so that probably needs to be
Holy...
addressed.
Hi!
Actually, I can tell you how much it was.
What the hell is going on?
Did I say gold? Yeah, we did say gold. And thank you very much.
Put on a black tie.
Mecca, yeah, and I'm trying to get the name right. Mecca, Mike Mine. Thank you very much for 20 gifted subs to all the pizza in here, people in here. That's gonna go on for a while. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're the pizza crew.
He was totally reading the last person who got one.
Yep.
He was reading
that-
their name as he said that.
I mean, technically, if you count all the freaking little
You
names
could
here,
let it go for one moment.
you know,
I
what
wasn't
we're
waiting
just
for
like
y'all to go
short of
through
an
first because they kept like unseating each other. They went through like 12 different people.
You salt emotes are right. You salty tart.
I could be a salty tart if I wanted to. You're the one with the 6-minute like music video happening.
Well, look, it's like it's like not even 10 seconds, and I don't expect people to go like
You know what
20
this
different.
means though? You need to stream.
Freaking content. Actually need it.
Yeah, get back on your stream.
All right, there. I am wearing my black tie. You can't tell.
You can always go put on a different shirt.
Yeah, do it.
Too
I'll
hot.
change it
Wait,
to that
too hot
color.
for Twitch.
Oh
Incoming.
God.
Incoming ban. There we go. Immediately banned. And I appreciate the fact that you are in one way helping me and the other way just fucking with me. I appreciate this.
Hey, if I'm gonna have to be on the couch, I have to fuck with you.
Wait, what are you eating? Your tomato?
Yes.
Okay,
Since
that's
over
what I
here
thought it was.
Talking about food.
No, he's eating the heart of it.
I mean, that could be possible too. Are tomatoes your enemy?
No. I'd love tomatoes. That's why I eat them. To save them from a harsh reality.
Of existing?
God, are we done with these yet? No.
No. It's still going.
Wait, what are we at on this one here? I mean, I'm gonna put up something with mine.
Go
Hey.
down. Is it the copy for live?
I can't read it either.
I've asked them that many times.
No, I want that up. But
Oh, great. Now you broke it.
Oh, you raise your eyebrow, bro.
it,
You broke it.
I apparently broke it.
He's saying it's about half.
It was about halfway done.
Yeah. So it probably was at like Coffee for Live or something.
Yeah. I don't know what I did to break it, but I apologize profusely for breaking it.
Why are you
You
'Cause-
monster.
Yeah, I actually do feel really bad about that.
You.
I don't know
fucked
how I think I hit a wrong button.
it. Yeah, you did.
I hit a wrong button and I broke it. I'm sorry. You deserve that entire break for. I mean,
I kind of.
Yeah, you did
Yeah.
kind of break it, but you broke it in the kind of way that we appreciate around here. You know what? I'm still buttoning up my shirt because you can't change it back to black, so I don't care.
Yeah. But put on a different tie.
I'm not even gonna choke these up at this point.
No,
But
don't.
anyway, it seems I have broken. I have broken the goofy meter, so we can continue on with recapping
Well, I think we were done
and
with recap.
set into game proper. But thank you very much for all those gift subs.
It was Saucy Pizza Boss, not Saucy Pizza Boys.
Oh yeah, well it's small.
No, it was
And your follow. Thank you very much, sir. I hope you.
How does it feel to have
I
a
hope-
stalker?
It's fine. It's weird, but it's fine.
I think after
Normally,
calling us
I'm the one
pizza,
people. Normally, I'm the stalker, but that's fine.
You should buy us all pizza after having called us pizza.
You just want food, and I don't feel like.
Still want a decent pineapple pizza that you'll actually
Yeah,
eat.
I do want a decent pineapple pizza. I want to see if it actually exists.
I'm
It
sure
does.
It fucking
It does.
does. Don't
It
you
does.
start with me, Quinn.
You know what?
Fuck.
No.
How many?
I'm gonna put pineapple on things to hurt him because every time I have pineapple pizza, he's like,
Bro, Hawaiian pizza.
It
Our
is
little
good, though.
20 questions game, you literally said pineapple was your favorite topping just to hurt Quinn.
Yup.
Yep.
Speaking of which, that was never really over. Nobody just asked another question yet.
No, the last question I thought was going on was talking about existential dread and shit.
It's how I live my life.
Because it was like, if you had an evil twin, or you had a multiverse where you had an other half, would they be evil or would you be evil?
I'd be the evil
And
twin.
I was
Right,
like,
Sam
well, I
asked
hate these
one.
kind of questions because I'm the kind of person who's so blatantly average. I don't know what my opposite would be. It could be anything. It could be nothing.
I'd be the evil twin. I
Yeah,
know.
my other side would be totally evil.
Like,
So
I'd
you'd
like
be
to
the
think
good
my
one
other
then?
side would be
Yeah, I'm the
Evil.
mild-mannered one.
because I tend to be nicer,
That is
but I can also
horrifying.
be quite dickish.
I just
As
hope
she
my
should know.
mind
Yes,
would
you can be a
as
dick.
chaotic as me.
Sometimes I want to punch you in the face.
Big,
I mean-
throbby dick.
Yes, you're
Oh.
like chaotic neutral to the core, I'm pretty sure.
Pizza is the best with just cheese. Now here's my question to you, and then I swear we'll get back in here. So average, my name, most things, very average gamer. I'm an average gamer too, but no. My question is just cheese or like multi cheese?
Yeah, like 4 cheese.
Yeah, is it like because
Because if you're gonna do just cheese,
you
can
might
get
as
away
well
with
do
4
like
cheese,
4
yeah.
different types of cheese.
I could get behind that.
6
Yeah,
cheese
multi.
exists, you damn
Multi-cheese.
peasants.
Well, I don't care. All the cheese, all like the good, like sharp cheeses, Asiago, all that good stuff.
The crouton, oh Christ. A Cheez-It.
Yep.
Just not feta.
No, not feta, and not
No.
ricotta either.
No, not on pizza. Well,
No. Fuck you, Sin. You're wrong.
They're good
On
in
pizza,
places.
no, definitely no. I would
Oh
say.
yeah, no.
Like there are things that feta goes good on. There's stuff that ricotta goes really good on.
that is a no. Ricotta, I've never tried it.
It's
actually
it's
had
too
ricotta
bland,
on
really.
it.
What
Like-
you need to get yourself is some good goat cheese.
I've
There's-
not enjoyed goat cheese.
That's why I
There
said
is
some
one
good
pizza
goat
that
cheese.
my wife orders that has ricotta on it, and it's actually really good.
Ricotta
it's
goes
all-
well as part of ravioli filling.
Or like the big mozzarella pads that look like fucking peel away Pillsbury dope, like biscuit rolls.
That's not bad.
Well,
Yeah.
the one
Okay.
that I think it is,
All right.
it's nothing but cheese, so it's like 5 cheese and then with ricotta cheese on it, so it's
So we stopped
I know.
D&D and now it's gonna be food porn.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
I'm just
food wars.
Random Encounter Theater is now a food channel. Let me go set up my
The
kitchen.
curse strikes again. This time, pizza.
Oh god.
In our
We are
defense-
not postponing D&D for pizza. We
In
did
our-
that once for bacon, but that's it.
Well, in our defense, it was an external force that caused it.
But wait, what if you put bacon on the pizza?
I don't want to
When-
know what that sound
Ooh.
was.
It's cats. Anyway, let's focus in here and give people some non-food related entertainment, except for when we buy shawarma from the in-game vendor,
Which we did last game.
which we did last game.
I still
Unless
got
Sin
sandwich.
wants to, because he didn't get a chance.
Yes. Is that on your inventory, Junior?
It's not gonna last very long. When my
So wait, how much gold did you guys get, or did we all get, or
It
whatever?
was like 600 and something, but I don't remember the exact
I-
amount because I know mine was after I bought food and shit.
I
Well,
didn't put mine on.
I can answer this because I didn't have a character to spend anything on, and I have 675, so that
Well-
should be the number.
All right.
Yeah, but did you get any
Yeah,
money
'cause
from your
it's nine
background?
More than 6. I didn't know we were supposed to add.
Fuck no.
I don't know. What is my back?
Because I did.
No, I definitely didn't get any from my background.
I have.
You
There's
all
no way.
are kind of terrible at taking notes.
Well, I didn't
My
take.
character's
I
not
don't
made
have.
to take notes this game.
I don't
Thank you
have
very
the
much.
money, therefore I didn't need to take that note.
No, you have the money. It's
No, I
up to your-
don't.
It's
I
inside.
came on a. It got lost in the water.
It's fused to your body.
I'm shiny. The only thing not tarnished on me.
It's like, yeah, your
Yep.
money was burned on you.
I am totally behind this. Charred Paladin is now like gold-plated Charred Paladin.
Well, he's slightly
No.
gilded in one particular section where his wallet was.
No,
Yeah.
I have no money. It's not even.
His
fused
hip
to me.
and ass has gold plating.
Damn.
But yes, we're all level 4.
We are.
Okay.
Is we?
Um,
Oh yeah, we are.
What I'm hearing is
Yes,
you guys got about 600.
Yeah, Fluffy didn't add anything from his background. Then 675, I think you said you did, and that seems about on
That's
track.
what I have, and I don't have I haven't been introduced to spend anything yet, and I have 675, so that should be the number.
I have
Yeah, and
668,
my
so I
background
bought
definitely wouldn't
something,
yield anything.
aside from food. Oh, you know what? I think I subtracted
Shit.
some for the ferry fee,
It's a good possibility.
the boat.
I do think I charged you guys quite a bit for the ferry fee.
No, you didn't. You were going to, out of spite, but
How do you know it was out of spite?
because you're like, oh, it's 20 for that person because they want to bring a bird. Because yeah, you were being mean to your own character.
I was.
And like, you could just put in your little pocket dimension.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
685
not
was the
getting
total.
complained at by you.
So yeah, we got 675.
Anyway, so you guys get on the boat.
Oh, we don't want to
Because-
spend any more time in town? Sin didn't do any shopping.
Do
He
you
doesn't
guys
need
want
to.
to spend more time in this town?
We don't, but I want to give Sim the credit.
I mean, was there anything worth it in town, guys? I
Shawarma.
look at shawarma. No, I'm good.
You sure? They're good sandwiches.
No, I'm good.
There is another town, so You can do more
Fun.
shopping there.
Is there shawarma there too?
Yes.
There's lots of towns.
Is there shawarma in every town?
No.
There's
That was a
shawarma
fluke.
everywhere.
There's not shawarma in every town yet, but if Kess accomplishes his mission statement, there will be.
Not until Zork leads a crusade against him.
Just some poor fucking half elf is just like, welcome to the best shawarma.
So, are we good to get on the boat? yet?
I've been waiting to get on the boat.
Fine, spoil my fun.
You all are very distracted, so I don't want to hear it.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm just
working
saying
on
my
alcohol.
character, since getting into town, was just waiting to get on the boat.
That's fair.
Yeah, put a little more in this.
I know I'm part of the out of character distraction.
I think you were the source of it.
Kinda.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Boat adventure. I don't want to. I've got half plate fused to my skin. I don't want a boat adventure.
Yeah, you just want an excuse to throw sea shit at us, don't you?
Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna be on the ship for like 2 nights? We're gonna get through it real fast.
2
This is
nights
not-
pass and we're on the shore.
This is not a
One
boat
night
adventure.
passes Sahagwan.
I need you guys in the next town so I can beat the fuck out of you.
You could do that on a boat too, actually.
True.
You're kidding
Boats
me.
are scary.
Are we
Boats
good to get on the
terrible
boat?
things.
I'm on the boat.
I thought we were already on the boat. I thought
I'm on
like
the
they
boat.
set off at the end
Sin's
of
in a
last,
barrel
last
behind the boat.
session.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I thought y'all fucking like put me in a barrel or some shit.
We were. If you
That
weren't gonna
was
show
that
up
was a
this time.
joke, but you know.
It was gonna be real this game if you didn't show up again.
So
Uh,
question.
So,
Like there would have been no protection for your ass. You were gonna get hazed.
So question. How many people are on the
so
boat?
you
then?
guys...
All of us, like 7, plus the crew, plus anyone
How
else
many-
who
how
bought
much is the
tickets.
crew?
I don't know what you're going on about, doggo. You can't stop working
Warlock?
so long.
Warlock.
Yeah, okay. Just for our thing here, while you're getting your things, so we have a warlock. You got a druid.
So we have
Nope.
a warlock,
Oh,
a
yes.
horlock,
Yes.
2 druids, like a fake paladin.
Okay, two druids, 2 warlocks, a crusader.
Which is like a martial adept thing.
Martial
that's
adept
his own
crusader.
brewish thing. And then we don't know what Fluffy is yet. And who are we missing? 4, 2, 2, 1.
No, I think that's it.
Fluffy. Though there's 7, isn't there? What are we missing?
So who's the other warlock?
Oh, 3 warlocks.
Oh,
Because
3
JR is a
warlocks.
warlock too.
Okay, yeah.
That's right. So 2 warlocks, a horlock. That's what we were forgetting. Because that's right. We both went with like undead typed warlocks, but I went with the Dead King, and he went with undead patron.
3 warlocks walk onto a ship.
Yeah, I remember this because when I started this game and I had you guys all arranged on the map just for fun, it was the 3 warlocks, the 2 druids, and then 1 other.
Yeah, basically. And we still have to meet what you are, and see if we still have like a partridge in a pear tree.
I'll be another 1 other.
So 3 warlocks walk onto a boat. What happens?
The boat sinks.
Fires everywhere.
Eldritch flames.
I will say one thing. My spells are gonna have like a very sickly green flame look to them, regardless of what they are.
I know, but y'all got the focus of a tweaker in a dollar store.
Thanks,
You're
Jessica.
one to talk.
I've got the focus of a squirrel in traffic. What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know if that's really
This is
good
why
or
we
really
made your
bad.
Bramstock house the squirrel.
Squirrel! I'm just always the dog.
But you're such a good dog.
I'm
Don't
gonna
give me
piddle on your leg.
Oh, fuck you.
God. Do it. I dare you.
I would, but I really don't want to be punched in the dick. Because as much as she would be angry at me, she would, and then be hellaciously embarrassed about it.
Damn.
Your silence is telling.
Shut up. I'm debating how much I don't like you right now.
Oh, you like me enough to still sit next to me.
That's what you think.
Okay, trade places with Quinn.
No.
There you go.
Quinn's like, nah.
I
I
could
win.
just leave. I could go
So-
inside.
So once again, how many people are on the boat besides us?
It's a good question. I do not know.
For what now?
Okay, so you guys get on the ship. You're split into 2 cabins.
Oh, what about Fluffy?
Fluffy's
there.
not here yet.
Is he in the next town?
I don't
that
know.
why
You
you're trying to
might
railroad
find
us?
out if you stop talking.
Is that why you're trying to railroad us?
Wow.
I'm watching the
Okay.
vein throb.
You know what?
That could be taken
God
a
damn
few
you.
ways.
I need your sword.
Deus Vault.
Okay, you guys get on the ship. You're split into 2 cabins.
Said though, I'm fairly certain last session was ended
Strange
with
women
shoving
lying
off in
ponds
the ship.
distributing swords is no form of business or government.
So you should probably just continue on.
Actually, I think that's a bit, like a little bit sharp.
No.
So,
I don't
You're
know,
on the
pictures
ship.
in the boxes.
Yeah, it's fine.
you're on the ship for 2 nights. Is there anything specific you're doing while you're sailing? This is a full ship. It's mostly of cargo, though. So there aren't too many passengers. I would say, like, maybe 30 people.
I think we were talking about I was gonna mail a letter when we get to next town, so I'm probably spending those 2 nights writing it.
Alright.
And I am going to find somebody with like either a dice set or a chess set and just play with them
I have a
the
dice
whole
set.
time. Cool. I will hang out with you.
It's actually part of my background.
There you go. Perfect. See?
Okay, road trip games.
I will spend most of my time on deck looking for signs of the church.
Smells like bacon.
My character doesn't like being on boats, so he's just gonna stay in his room unhappily.
I thought you
That
liked
is
being on
not
things
what
that
you
rock.
did last time. Because that's why I know we shoved off and
Oh,
left port
yeah,
last
'cause I
time was
toured
because
around.
you were whoring
Yeah,
on
you
the
were gonna
boat and
sleep with the
making
sailors
money.
and give them all syphilis.
You're
And she
right.
did. She got money for it. So I know we've already left port. This is all just conjecture.
You're right.
That's
because
fair.
that's why I have more money. I remember because I rolled it and I rolled good and I got some money. So
Wow.
we're just gonna assume I went and did my whoring and that's the money.
Oh,
we were
and on
saying
top
staying
of
on
that, I
topic.
also somehow tried to
What?
hide
So we were
myself.
saying she has so much focus.
Okay. So you get to a thither.
That crew's dead, by the way.
God. Ah.
What the?
They have got a herpes
Wow.
That's okay. It felt good when they were getting it apparently because I made money.
When you're a sailor, you're desperate.
So the ship crashes into an iceberg and you all die. Start rerolling characters.
Okay, so
Yay!
I'm gonna use this character.
Nope, I'm swimming.
How? In your
sink!
fused plate?
I don't need to
You
breathe.
sink like a boat anchor.
I don't need to breathe. I walk across the bottom. Nothing will stop my crusade. God wills it.
I
My
mean, in all
character
fairness, he
will float
does
to
really, really
shore
want to go
using
hard with this.
the
I've never
power
seen him
of
do a
blue
martial adept
waffles.
before.
I've got a box of them in my freezer.
Okay, so you make it to the town. You guys are killing me.
Even.
Hey, we're apparently gonna have
Wow.
Mike play with us now. So what'd you
That's
roll?
As long as he has more focus than you all, I'm fine with that.
I'm doing half decent.
Don't lump me in
Ask-
here. I'm just sitting here. Y'all are.
So the nights pass uneventfully. You said we land in port.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is as
What
kind
the
of
fuck
small.
is that?
Really bad
Junior,
rolls
what are
on
you doing?
10 D100s.
What are you doing,
Are you
Jiro?
dicing?
Just dicing.
Okay. So this is kind of a dreary port town. It's not large. The docks are very small. There's only like one or two spots for for ships.
It's an orphanage too. Should remember that part.
I don't like where this line of questioning is going. Are you implying we're going to do something horrible to the orphanage?
No.
Oh, hey, I have a map for this.
Do you? I thought it was just going to be the same map.
I build maps because I have a new
It's like
program.
same map rotated.
No, oh, I remember you building this.
Yes, it took like 2 hours.
You did good.
I wanted
Neat.
to change the background, but I couldn't figure out how
Looks
to do
like-
it.
So what's
No.
the cross-sword stones mean?
What?
What's the dark gray mean?
Those
The dark gray are
buildings.
buildings. The light gray is cobblestone. Because I didn't think that through at all.
So there's a line of buildings?
Because I'm
A
not
strip
an
mall. This
architect
isn't
person.
new.
So this place has strip malls.
Not really. You know
They're-
what?
There's hovels.
I'd like to see you make a map, sir.
Yeah, when
no.
are you DMing a game?
When it rotates back to me in the Ruiner game, which is opposite to this.
So
I'm gonna-
not for a long time.
I'm gonna roll up my character that you're gonna DM for tomorrow.
Okay.
So,
It's gonna have a tragic accident day one, just so you know.
Blacksmith.
alright. Have any of you been to this area before?
Can't say I have.
I might have stumbled through here.
Before or after the burning?
Yes.
And my character had left at a very young age. He
I don't
kind of
know if I've ever been
escaped.
here.
Yes.
I mean, maybe in my
You
career.
would know this already. What about
To
you?
be fair, from everyone's background, like Sin and Sam are like the only ones who wouldn't have been here or couldn't have possibly been here before. Everybody else, it's a strong maybe.
Yeah, because this is the major port to get back to where we came from, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it definitely been
Well,
here.
not quite the major port, but it's the one you guys prefer because the other one's run by the,
Church,
not the church, the
huts.
kingdom.
Close enough.
Oh, so
Grays.
then Doggo may have come from the other port because he was part of the king's army.
Yeah. Once upon a time.
Well, for those of you who have been here before, you're struck by the odd dreariness of the place. And it's not because of the overcast and the threat of rain. There's something definitely off. What would have been normally crowded streets are almost barren. Very few people are making their way around the town. The docks are emptier than usual, and the soldiers not so reasonably welcoming. There's no jest going about. There's definitely a seriousness that was not remembered from previous trips here.
I sense blasphemy.
As you are off the ship and headed up the dock, the dockmaster will be addressing those who are coming off port here.
I need to drink this more aggressively, otherwise it's gonna go bad.
To continue through the gates and do their business quickly before heading off. It doesn't seem like there's much invite for others to remain here. So, the main reason for you guys to come here is for you to look for signs of the church.
Already on it.
Any pamphlets, any people doing their whole, like, doomsary shit, or does this just look like a typical English day in the mid-1400s?
I mean, kind of typical, but
where everything's
For
covered in
those-
shit and upset.
For those searching for the church, go ahead and give me your investigation rolls.
I think I actually have a decent investigation. Oh, I do.
I'm trained.
Yeah, same. I thought get your tail out of my drink. So I thought for a second I actually wouldn't have it, but I actually do.
21.
That's a nat 20. 24.
Cross your fingers. Babe.
I see your 20.
Oh.
And Jessica with a 20. You all are very paranoid.
Given the business that they're involved in, that's
Considering the fever dream
probably
we
a
had
good
when we
thing.
left town the first time, yeah, a little bit. It's warranted.
All right.
We should do Deep Rock Galactic again.
Did I? Hey, Fluffy, what was the color of the church? Like their colors of their banisters and such.
Red and gold.
I'm gonna say red and white, but maybe some gold trim.
Okay.
Fair enough. It's Scarlet Crusade.
Exactly what I was fucking thinking.
Well, more like regular Crusade. They were like white and red.
Yeah,
We're just adding some gold in there for fluff.
a lot of crosses.
Lol.
The red's on there because actually, yeah, no, that fits.
Actually,
Well, yeah, because
look
I
at,
was one of
look
them.
at
Duh.
yeah, look at Quinn's character there. That's basically it.
Except he's all charred and
Oh yeah,
smells
okay.
like
My
cooked
whites,
bacon.
my whites aren't as white as they could be anymore.
You're looking a little sooty.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Apris Laterna.
Apres.
All right. So
Apri Reese's.
with the investigation rolls provided, it's not long as you travel up the industrial side of the city that you begin to notice the occasional passing of individuals wearing white and red attire with gold trim that matches those of the worshippers of the church.
I probably shouldn't be wearing black armor, huh? I'm
Maybe not.
kidding. Don't look at me like that.
You'll also notice that the townspeople aren't all that friendly of their presence, and they tend to give them a wide berth.
Oh, no one likes the church. I don't say out loud.
Especially
How
the
many are there?
tiefling, Probably.
Do you think
Quite
you'd
a
take them?
few.
Define quite a few.
Also, for
Enough
those
to
who
give
have
you
been here
problems.
before, you know that the church was not a presence here, and that though there was a shrine in the location, it was not involved with the government's church. And as for your question, Quinn, you just see the occasional passing by church members walking in groups.
How many?
As you head to the center of town, you've probably seen all about 5.
In one group or total?
No, just total.
Okay.
You're gonna have to give him more evidence so he doesn't kill them.
Are you showing signs of going murderous?
If there's
Well,
only 5, he might.
we outnumber them.
With you.
I know Junior's with me.
As you're walking tense through the town, there's a sudden thunk on your shoulder, and then a tap, tap, tap on your metal head.
Turn.
There's a raven sitting
Every
there,
now and
kind
then
of
I
cocking
get
its
a
head,
little-
studying you, and then caws in your face.
Oh, your pet.
Yes, my pet.
The one you had to pay extra for.
As you brush it past, you see the midget with the red curly hair kind of not glaring, but staring at you with
What race are you? again?
intensity.
Are you a dwarf?
I look human.
Do you have pointy ears?
I look human.
Do you have scales?
I look human.
Are you tiny?
I look human. I think I'm 5-ish foot tall.
So you're taller than a halfling.
Well, I
say
was
she's
saying midget
human.
in a generalized.
I think this guy's 6 foot. I have to look.
But
That tends to be my go-to height.
the curly-haired one seems to be warning you against your tense actions.
Okay, that still doesn't
yeah.
answer my question.
I did answer your question.
How many are in the group?
I do kind of stick out though.
Yeah, you see, here's the thing. Even if I'm not going to actively try and murder them, I need to know how big their groups are, because they might well try to murder me.
The groups passing by are between 3 and 4 people.
They might readily recognize you because your shit's all burnt and shitty.
Yeah, I look like one of them, but fucked up.
It's not you specifically. It's not personal.
I kind of stick out because I've got pale skin, gray eyes, and white hair.
None of you stick out like Jessica does.
Well,
Yes, this is true.
'cause Jessica sticks out like a Arabian harlot.
Who's a
Just like-
drug?
And a tiefling.
Tiefling. So
I'm a
demon.
tiefling also.
I think JR's a tiefling as well. So yeah, those guys definitely stick out.
I'm a
With
Reaper as
pure
well,
black
so that's
armor
not much better.
Huge pole arm.
I guess I look at least more human than they do. I just look creepy as fuck. Unnaturally
meanwhile-
white hair.
Meanwhile, my character is human, looks
I look
around
like
at
an
everybody
anime
else.
pro tag.
What did I get myself into? Shit.
Yeah, literally. My character's like,
These guys are all sus as fuck.
yeah, right?
Hey, you didn't see
My
me
character-
vent. You have no proof.
Oh, right. So, did I answer your question yet?
There was,
Man,
a group-
if we have the whole party, we can take them.
There's only 5 of them.
No, there's a group of 3 and a group of 2, she said.
We could take them, but her small, angry woman doesn't want you to do that.
Okay, well, I'm preparing for a fight.
Well,
Defend yourself,
Oh yeah, no, I'm
but
prepared
don't
to.
take any.
I am prepared to
hostilities.
murder the shit out of them when they question me.
you sir can roll me an insight.
Okay. Hope it's another 20, because that'd be funny.
I am just. These are all soldierly-looking ones.
No.
21.
What? Rolling insight for what? Who? What?
She doesn't look
You're wrong.
angry. She just looks terrified.
Like, please don't start any shit right here, right now.
Yeah. And she seems to be trying to hide within, like, the center of the group.
How close to him am I?
I'm probably out front.
So I'll probably, like, slap you on your plated back,
Helmet.
and it's like
Totally.
my hand sticks a little bit, like, oh.
Damn.
We won't be the first to act, but I do believe you're wise to remain on guard.
There will be blood paid tonight.
Not necessarily
Blood
tonight,
feud.
but soon. I
Damn
can
period.
promise you that.
Unless they are new.
But we don't know that. We can gather that, and then
Hand on dagger.
you'll
T-
get your revenge, friend.
They will be purged.
But we have to find the right ones to purge. The
We
ones
have
directly responsible.
the church is rotten.
But not necessarily all of them. You were faithful once.
Once. Until I learned what they were doing. Perverting the teachings.
Doesn't necessarily mean that all of them pervert the teachings. just those in the highest offices.
Do you not think their values are pulled downward?
Speaking from
I was put to the torch for simply asking mercy.
Speaking from the previous experiences as a soldier, I know individual men can have higher sense of morality than superiors.
Doesn't asking for mercy admit guilt? Would you do it?
Mercy for one outside the order, not for me.
Yeah, no, I don't believe that he's necessarily a guilty one. I believe he's pretty fervent in his convictions, hence his betrayal. Well, feelings of betrayal. No, stop that. I know what you're doing. Not right now. Soon. Very soon.
If they question, they lose their tongues at the least.
Counterpoint. There are only 5, and they are stationed here. If they go missing, then the ones you want to mete punishment out to will be on alert. It'll be easier to catch it by surprise if we don't leave a bloody wake everywhere we go.
Are the lot of you whispering?
Very. Yeah, because I'm like right there touching him.
I can't speak much above it without hurting myself.
Yeah, his lungs are burned.
My character's just gonna yell, "You wanna kill him?"
No.
Yes.
Not really. I'm joking.
I will smite you, woman.
Jess, you were in that conversation too, yeah?
Yeah.
Jess and you roll me stealth. You, I will blip past because your voice is very raspy.
20
Ooh,
modified.
cross your fingers. Not very good.
I'm hoping I'm decent enough to help her.
So, as you guys are trailing in, you're probably heading past the stables and up towards the tavern and the inn. And there's suddenly a second body moving with your group.
Oh, great, we're being
And
followed.
this
What do they look like?
boyish-like elf is whistling a tune as he follows, kind of close behind Horsica, and your guy is
Laverial.
Laverial.
If he's not whistling Toss a Coin to Your Witcher, he's gonna get Eldritch Blasted.
He seems to be whistling some kind of childish tune. And
I like big butts. That's
I think
what
he's
listening.
drawing.
are you really doing that in character? Okay.
He's thinking about it, though.
Thinking about it heavily.
But, this boy comes up whistling. When you guys glance towards him, he smiles at you. I wouldn't be talking so loud. Not if I was you.
We're not talking loud. You just have large ears.
Smiles.
Am I wrong? Elves have keen senses for a reason. It's
Next
not
thing you know,
racism,
you're
it's
gonna-
fact.
Next thing you know, you're gonna say what big eyes you have.
You probably did. Well,
I'm
no,
talking
actually,
to a
they're-
beholder.
Yeah, that large central eye. That cancels out all magic.
But, he advises you not to talk so loud.
Yes,
And
yes.
at your comment,
Intrigue him, at the very least.
the buildings have ears too, probably bigger than mine. The church is everywhere. It's only been here for about a month, but they've really settled in. Though not quite. They're a little edgy around the locals who aren't as welcoming of them coming and trashing the local temple to put their own deity in.
Well, this may come as a surprise to you, but my friend over here is pretty edgy too.
He'll
Call
laugh.
him the Edge Lord.
I can get that from tall, dark, and scary over there. Not particularly my concern, though.
Well, what I'm implying is get to the point before he gets to his.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying that anybody who showed disagreement with the church recently went away for a while.
But did they come back?
Trust that I know what happens to those who question the church.
You really probably shouldn't talk. Sounds like it hurts.
They didn't come back. Most of them didn't. Some of them did, and the ones that did came back different.
Different how?
Yeah, like a kick dog.
So, like, broken spirit. So they probably
Suppose
were
so.
tortured.
Perhaps. Just saying.
Made to convert. Not surprising.
Where were they taken?
To the church. Where else would they be taken?
Where's the closest church? Well, source of the church.
They settled in the only temple around here, our sacred grounds. It's not pleased the fishermen.
I take it it's a church to a sea god, right?
Well, it was the temple to the sea. But,
And then they just kind of take up residence.
yeah, they didn't agree with us being a part of their kingdom and not a part of their beliefs.
They're rather monotheistic that way.
Ah, well, they might have the sea god washing them away sometime soon. Seems that the uprising in this village has weakened with the recent abductions.
Well, not
But,
like that, but no offense, but nature deities tend to be more hands-off. A lot of times.
We'll smile at you. He'll study you for any iconography.
I'm not religious.
That's what I thought.
I'm a military man. He's religious.
Yeah, well, you look like your church.
I look
Crispy
like I'm one
church.
of them.
He looks like Burnt
Or it
Church.
was.
He looks like church that's been saged really hardcore.
Take to your torches. We are burning them out.
And again, you get that tuck, tuck, tuck on your helmet as the raven is suddenly tapping on you again.
DM doesn't like what you're doing. Better stop.
You guys can choose your fate here.
Well, you're giving us bait. So, what's the elf have to offer? in
I'm
terms of
sorry, but you're
information?
offering an opportunity to go to Crusade.
And as much as I'd like to go to Crusade, I'd still say surprise is the better part of valor. I'm thinking strategically.
Sam's,
Tragically.
Sam's good at
Tragically.
being
Yep,
good.
we're
masturbator.
we're all about strategery here.
Yeah, no. I want to think in terms of tactics. If we catch them by surprise, we catch them unawares, we catch them off guard, we catch them
kind of
as easy
wares?
prey.
Probably not sandwich wares.
And
We should probably telecast that they don't like shawarma.
just taking a casual inventory of who we have available, I see one fairly battle-hardened but extremely toasted knight, and then I have combat experience. The nature caster oriented aren't really all that combat savvy. And that leaves the other warlocks, which one of them is definitely not combat savvy. Bed savvy, but not combat savvy. Unless she plans to aggressively weaponize biological weapons.
He probably already has.
Told you. Blue waffles.
Mm.
That's a slow method of
Oh,
germ warfare.
fuck.
What'd you throw at her?
She bonked me
Sitting
on the
like
head.
2 feet away from her, I bonked her on the head with a roll of paper towels.
Nice.
Ah.
So, Fluffy, I'd like to capture
Yes.
your attention while these two figure out strategy.
Strategy is
Strategery.
the strategery is going through the front.
Yeah, he's not one.
Front door.
Well,
Look, we can
if
go
you
ahead
wanna
and not
take
make
the
a noise
I was about to
until we
say-
get there.
I want to say, if you want to be the distraction, if you want to be the paladin and kick in the front door, I'm more than happy to take the side. And I don't even have to be a rogue to suggest that.
But anyway, Fluffy.
Does he just
Listening.
happen up on this conversation?
Huh? No,
Just-
it's just I'm trying to progress the story.
Okay. You keep giving plot hooks.
Yes, I know, but I also wanted to get some things done before tonight ended, like getting Fluffy and the party.
Alright, aggressively insert him.
Ah.
Poor choice of words.
No.
Aggressive
goddammit,
insert
fuck
Josie
off.
then.
So, Fluffy, can you roll me a perception check?
Perception. Hey, I'm actually fairly good at that. Not really, but
No, that's decent.
No, that's good.
It's enough to tell what she's saying. If you're, like, eavesdropping on her. Or him, I mean.
So-
Weird thing.
The Holog.
There's a new group of, well, quite a few new groups of people walking through the town, as the boat had just gotten there with supplies, and you guys expect the occasional passenger with it.
okay.
And this group catches you off guard because there's somebody familiar within. And though you don't catch their conversation, as you're kind of silently following a bit as you're headed almost in the same direction, you do get stopped as you see a few of the I guess you could say priests or monks, just church individuals who are stopped up ahead of you, and they're exchanging words, and it seems that they have some concerns about the group of people that you had been following. And you take another look at them and you see why. It was that elf who had been giving you trouble. He had not been good for the peace of the city. And he seemed to have attached himself to a group of individuals coming into the town from the boat. You got the gist that the church was watching them and debating taking them in.
So am I, like, listening to their conversation, or...
Yeah, you're listening to the conversation as you just kind of strolled up on it, but it's up to you whether you're going to go and involve yourself.
I am close enough to, yes, just stroll up into that conversation like I own it.
Yep. You're dumb and a child.
That actually hurt my shoulder a little bit.
Good.
Low.
So are they saying anything on my approach, or...
Dea's fault.
They do go quiet on your approach and kind of wait to see what you do.
What does he look like? Or what does the newcomer look like?
You don't
You
know,
know,
you
you
ain't
haven't seen
seen
him.
me.
Well, if we got quiet on his approach, that implies that we saw him.
He's not approaching the group,
Oh.
right, Fluffy?
I'm
You're
talking to
approaching
the church.
church.
He'll walk up and just, listen, gentlemen. This group here, I'm gonna personally look into it. Don't concern yourselves with them.
There's a flicker of shock that goes across their face. Well, city upkeep is ours. I'd be surprised for you to be stepping down into it.
Yes, but I have a suspicion that they might have come from the island, and I was just sent there by the good father to do some investigating.
They
Is Fluffy
give
about to
you
lose a
another
character?
questionable look.
I feel like he's about to lose a character.
Are you assigned to those people? Are they somebody you're tracking down?
I could see why you thought she was a drow. I'm like, hell, that's a black tiefling.
Do you know who I am?
They look a little embarrassed for stepping over the line. Both of them will kind of give you a slight bow. Of course, we'll move on our way and allow you those ones.
I wonder
But-
if he's like an inquisitor rogue.
That elf lad is ours, and we've been tracking him for months. We will deal with.
He seems like a minor, like, terrorist, honestly.
Very well.
Fluffy's about to get sworded,
Hmm,
or at
He
least
might.
hilted.
He
I have a
might.
question.
Yes.
My character wasn't exactly like right with the group. I was kind of following a little further back. Did I notice him at all anywhere near those guys? Like, were they in
Good.
like physical range of
So-
any type?
Did you notice Fluffy and the church guys, or the elf guy around the church guy?
The church guys and Fluffy's character.
Go
Did I
ahead and roll me
notice any of that?
perception.
Yeah, because I mean, it's fair for us. We walked past, but
Yeah, because I kind of just stayed back from everybody.
look
Come
at Sin.
on,
Why we are
rolls.
trailing in a barrel, like we say he should. Oh my god. Fuck those memes.
That is not bad, honestly. Alright.
I was kind of hoping for a bigger roll.
So, you do notice this individual speaking with the church, and you're not quite sure if he is a part of the city guard or not. Fluffy, are you okay with me showing your character picture?
Yes, that's fine.
Did not do anything. Hold on.
You can click show to players.
I did, and it didn't do anything.
Oh, is that him? Neat. He looks like the last samurai.
There we go. That is who
Yeah.
you see standing talking to these church people. You
I've
don't
been meaning to show them Shokugeki.
You don't catch their conversation, but you do see the leering looks the church gives your group that you are tailing quite far behind of.
I will just continue to keep my eye on those guys and stay separated from the group.
Alright. Is anybody doing anything else as you guys are headed into town? And where specifically are you going?
Towards the church.
Church.
Is everybody following the suicidal maniac towards the church?
I am.
Okay, thanks, Jess.
Thanks, Jess. Thank you
Holy
for being an enabler.
God damn it.
Religious
I kind of want to follow him
Religious
just to make sure he
people are
doesn't murder
usually
anyone. Yeah.
lonely, so I might be able to make some money.
I don't think you can do it because it's the church.
Well,
Okay.
my character doesn't know that.
Everybody else?
My character is just trailing everybody else. That's all. Right now, I'm trying to not get overly involved yet, until I need to.
My God,
I
is
don't
telling
want to
me
get
this.
involved, but I feel like if I don't, he's just gonna go all like bloodbath on the church, and then oops, there goes our surprise.
I'm gonna go totally Lancelot on these people.
So you're
My God wants me
following.
to show dominance.
I'm following at a decent pace, but not super close.
JR,
Pollock's probably closer than me.
JR, how close are you following?
Yeah. I'd say medium.
So about same pace as me, or
Yeah.
closer to Jessica.
I'd say about the same as you.
All right.
Feels the Necro Warlocks would kind of be in tandem.
Not far behind you two is the redhead, and the raven who keeps fluttering over.
I'll probably slow a bit just to let her catch up.
She's.
Are you trying to, or are you keeping at your only pace?
She looks concerned about Mr. Baconface and has slowed down to kind of put some separation between you and the team. Not as far back as Sin, but
At least a little bit.
far enough back that she could run if needed and not be a part of whatever craziness you guys are planning.
Okay, fine. I guess the Warlocks will be between Jess and her then, at a steady pace.
Okay.
Right, JR?
What was that?
I was saying that then the pair of dead Warlocks can be between Jess and her druid at a medium, so like not too fast, not too slow.
Yeah.
Kind of stagger out our party a little bit.
All right. Colin.
McPherson.
You notice that the group that you're keeping eyes on is headed towards the church. It's not open to the public due to current riots, and you know that they're going to be stopped.
Are they quiet riots?
Are you doing anything, or are you continuing to follow?
Attempt to be sneaky as possible and sneak in next to the little druid.
Wait, you're talking about the female druid, right?
Yeah, no.
The little, yeah.
He's talking about her.
Okay, that's what I was thinking too.
Because you're not the little druid. You're the
No,
other
I'm not
druid.
the little. I'm the regular sized druid.
I'm not that short. I'm like 5 foot.
You're fine. You're fun size.
Okay, so you
Yeah, that's a
sneak
point.
next to the red-headed druid. She starts
Be
As
funny
you
if
come
both
up-
druids were redheads.
when she finally notices you, pretty much standing beside her. And then acknowledgement flashes across her face,
And then she crows you.
followed by intense panic.
I know him. Panic. Oh, it's him. It's calm. Oh, it's him. Panic.
Pretty much.
And me, I'm like watching intensely.
He will bend down to her because I think he's a bit taller than her. Might actually need to check that. Yeah, he is. He's a good bit taller than her. So he will bend down. Just
Is he bendy, slendy man?
to get you out of here, or at least get. If we can get your party out of here, going to the church is not a good idea. You need to dissuade them.
She'll glance between you and the group ahead of you guys. Well, I'm not leaving them. They're my village. But I don't want to go to the church, but that one, and we'll point at Quinn's character, doesn't want to do anything else. And I've tried to dissuade them, but perhaps it's not getting through.
No, you've pecked me with a bird. That is not an argument.
She does not know how to communicate well with the public.
What kind of bird is it?
It's
A raven.
It's a
I
black
can tell you
bird.
right now from experience, those motherfuckers hurt when they pet.
Yeah, but pecked a helmet.
Yeah,
so he didn't
pecking
feel
a
shit.
steel helmet.
Yeah.
It may be a
That's
little
not
fused to his
woodpecker.
flesh, but it's like talk, 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 talk.
Yeah, it's probably more like metallic-y, annoying
Tick, tick,
sound.
tick, 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 tick.
Perhaps
Well.
perhaps I could try to ask them to go to the market.
Good luck. He's on a vengeance.
No one has given me a good reason to not to say my hand.
He's fucking what's his face from Pulp Fiction.
You
Right.
will know my name is the Lord.
That's it.
Was that Jules?
Jules. That's it.
Pretty good for someone who hasn't seen that movie.
At all? I thought you did.
Yeah, no.
Oh, now
So
we get to play that game. Let's see if we can
Are
find
they
that.
speaking right in front of us?
He's
They're
whispering
speaking
to
behind
her.
you guys, so you can roll a perception check, but it's going to be pretty high.
Well, mine
Okay,
and
I'm gonna
JR's
roll
would
a
probably be lower,
perception.
but for Jess it might be higher.
10%.
Cat, no, that's my die. What are you doing?
If he fits, he sits.
You better not.
Oh, no.
I will yeet you with my.
You
I
don't know
targeted that,
anything,
so we get
Jess.
shit.
Get out of my
Wow.
tray.
Luckily, I did like a preemptive fucking perception check on all these fucking people.
Wow, JR did
Not
actually
persuasion. Who are you trying to persuade, JR?
Good job, JR.
really
You have not
dumbass.
persuaded me, JR.
All right, what's your
Here, jam this sandwich past your grate.
what's your wisdom versus your cha? Just modify it by that, or reroll and do terribly.
Reroll is fine.
Okay, well, that's a 12.
Look, you know my idea is terrible. I know my idea is terrible.
So I guess I'm
A
distracted.
pre,
by him.
however,
He's
Fair.
about to kick in some church doors, and that's
he
distracting him.
wants to.
So, Fluffy, you and the druid are speaking without most of you guys noticing. Sin's character has been tracking you and rolled a good enough perception for it. So, he's probably the only one on the know.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, but if he wanted to hear what we were saying, I feel he would need to roll again, because he's deliberately whispering to her.
I appreciate that, and I will allow Sin to roll if he wants to eavesdrop.
What, another
I mean, we
perception
were
check?
deliberately trying to be
Yes.
quiet, and yeah.
BRB.
Roll
Okay.
your stealth.
You see the guy that you were tracking. You're not sure if he's a city guard or not, but he kind of moves through the crowd and appears next to your fellow druid.
I at least
Sounds
got
good.
that good.
She doesn't seem all that pleasant to see him. And you can't hear their conversation, but there's something about the tone of it that's tense.
I mean, I could just move a little bit closer,
Dude,
that's
it's
all,
sus.
really. I'm not gonna make any moves to do anything otherwise, though.
Okay.
Maybe like a 10-foot span at the most away, I'd say. Trying to look inconspicuous.
Well, he will listen. It's your
Sir, pay
village. I
attention.
understand that.
Grab me your phone. Because I want to know
But-
the time.
They don't know me and they won't listen to me. So you need to convince him somehow to turn away, because I've done my part in keeping them away from your village, but I can't protect you all here.
Alright, I'll do something.
Quick,
Will
Raven the
Will
Paladin.
you be close by?
Hmm?
Will you be close by?
You may need to
Yes, I'll
target
be
with extreme
watchful.
Prejudice.
She'll nod, looking to setting herself to do something difficult, and then we'll run up to the main group, which you all probably notice and turn.
And as that's happening, mysterious
Let's say
guy
which
will
main
just
group,
duck in
'cause you
a
got
alleyway or
her,
something.
us.
Do I see him disappear?
Yes.
I'm assuming.
Because
Okay.
you rolled so high for tracking him, I'll be fine with that.
All right, and I'm assuming I see you obviously running up to the rest of the group.
She is not being quiet about it.
Figured.
And the raven's following.
Got it.
So,
Yeah.
charging in, the redhead will run straight up to a pre, grabbing onto the whatever sooty, filthy material is still left on you.
As it like tears away in her hands.
I need a Crusader helmet. This would work so much better if I had a Crusader helmet.
I
get one
linked
from the
one.
Ren
It's like
fan.
$30 on Amazon.
Is it good quality though? Or is it shit
I don't
made of
know.
tinfoil?
I haven't spent $30 on one to be the judge of that.
Get that point.
I think you'd be better off at a Ren Fair.
I also linked the tabard thing and some gloves too.
I have it on a wish list already.
And a hoodie.
No,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not one of the bread boys.
But you could be.
It could be.
But anyway, the druid will grab onto your sooty clothing and give a good yank, as insisting for you to stop.
This is gonna be good when the fucking Crusader rounds on the 5'0" druid.
And then she will shout at you.
Dance vault! Dance vault!
We
I
mustn't
like
go
this
to the
one.
church.
What?
We mustn't go to the church.
Looming stare.
I need to go to the marketplace right now. There are herbs I need to get, and you all have to go with me. And she'll kind of look at the others in almost a pleading manner. What?
I'm giving you 3 rounds before I catch up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm there now.
Then get what you need.
You have to come with me, though. All of you do, because we should all stick together, or we might get murdered.
Why are you being hysterical and being loud about murder? Shh!
She'll turn
You've got a
red.
point.
They tried once.
Not in front of the believers. Stop it.
We need to go to the market. She looks a bit flustered.
Who did you run into that you're so scared of? Aside from the 5 we saw earlier.
But we need to go to the market. I don't want to answer this question.
You're being suspect. You're gonna get vented.
But we need to go to the market.
Why?
I have
We're in discussion
supplies that I
phase.
need to buy that will be helpful against that thing. We'll point towards the church. So we need to go buy them now.
Convince us.
Can I
feel
persuade
really
her
gross
to tell
right
us the truth?
Could we not?
Can I persuade her to tell us the truth?
I mean, you could try.
How are you
Are
gonna,
you gonna
do
use
that?
your penis or your mouth?
Yes. Just before you click that button, generally speaking, in most DMs and such, if you're gonna try and talk to a party member, rolling a dice doesn't really work.
Yeah, you actually have to convince them. Rolling dice doesn't do shit, because
Okay.
otherwise people cheat with
Okay.
persuasion feats.
If you want us to go with you, you need to tell us what's really going on, because this being around the bush is stupid. We can all tell something's wrong.
For once, I agree with the Holog.
You are acting suspicious.
My character can just like appear, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I gave it like 3 rounds,
now?
so by now I think
By
you would
now?
have up. If you were keeping pace.
And I'll just look over at your character. I'll look over at Sagen and just say I saw who you were talking to. And, you know,
Oh, did you?
yes, I'm curious as to what exactly the conversation was about.
So why do we need to go to the market?
She'll turn bright red in the face for being caught lying.
You're not a very good one.
I would appreciate trust to go to the marketplace and not talk about this close to the church.
Well, you can have trust when you give us trust. As far as not being extremely vague about why we need to go to the market.
Take care of yourself, and again, thank you very much for the follow and the absolute mass of gifted subs. It's greatly appreciated, sir.
Definitely enjoy having you drop by. But yes, why the market?
It's my character's reaction is I don't care why, personally, but I mean, if we need to go to the market and you'll tell us later, then I don't mind. Besides, it's always nice to go to a market anyways. You never
Oh.
know what herbs and crap you'll
Honestly, I
find.
was gonna go with her regardless. I just don't like how evasive she's being.
I'll
Can
tell
deal
you.
with it for now. She can just tell us later.
Sounds like a trap.
I'll tell you at the
And
market
you would
place
know
where-
you're a trap.
Yes, I am. A good one, a highly paid one.
the whistling.
Yeah, and we're never gonna touch you, so it's fine.
Not willingly.
Yeah, I like my hands where they are.
Yeah.
The whistling elf will kind of walk past this tense clobber. I would listen to her and keep.
What do you know?
Oh, just that the church was following us a moment ago, but that's none of my business. And
I
we'll
think
continue
there's a
on.
reason for it.
I will turn to look back behind us.
And I already knew this.
Yeah,
By
because
the
the
way.
church is probably following
Yeah.
him.
So far, far back, you do see 3 church members lining the alleyway back behind you, and they quickly look away.
Oh, gross.
Okay, fuck this shit. I'm going to the market. Done.
Where are we at? We're near the inn? No, we're near the church. Where's the church on this map?
Are you really
Top
pulling
left.
your sword?
I want to. They're following us. They're getting. I'm not liking this.
Where's the church on this map?
Calm down, bacon bits.
The top left corner. That bit of green.
So if you
That's
guys
it?
are over by, like, the tavern area,
Okay, so we just
This
have
is
to
the
go north and
marketplace.
juke right.
so yeah, you guys need to go across the district.
Who built these places like this?
I'm sorry. It was
Like,
the first city I ever
What is
built.
this, like, weird Tetris happening here?
Because I like it.
Are those houses?
Yes.
Is there a courtyard in between those 4?
Maybe.
Really freaking park.
You need to install some doors. Some real fake doors.
I don't think my program comes with doors.
I thought you were messing with one
Yeah,
that
but
did have, like,
Jehovah's
doors and
Witnesses
fences and
would
shit.
have
Or was
such
that a
a
different one?
struggle here.
Look, she said alleyways. All I've got to say is.
There's a
my
lot of
character's
alleyways, I'll give her that. There's, like, an alleyway going straight to the inn.
Shut up, there are alleyways, you just can't see it.
Yeah, I can. It's right there.
I'm just assuming that there are alleyways in between each of those fucking buildings, and I'm just gonna walk through them.
Yes.
Go walk through a building now.
Alright, so most of you have agreed to move to the marketplace?
Yes, we'll hook to the northeast and head that way. Someone else will have to lead me. I've never been to this place before.
She will not let go of you, even if she starts walking.
Explain yourself.
Good luck trying to pull his ass. He's taller than you and covered in plate. Even I would struggle. And I'd probably at least have, like, 6 strength points on you.
Sir Crispy is too impatient.
A darkness will come to her eyes, and then suddenly she somehow seems taller, as she's inches from your face.
Ooh, I like her. She's spicy.
This is dangerous and stupid, and you know it. Move to the marketplace.
Is your darkness like my darkness?
Then she'll let go of you, seeming back to normal size, and walk off.
I like to think the dead Kingsley Yorick.
I'm just gonna go ahead and like tap the frickin' melty Nightman and say, "Hey, yo, I'd rather not piss her off."
The Melty Nightman or the Milky Nightman? Because there's a difference.
I said melty, not milky. I said melty, like melted,
Yeah, no, I get you.
burnt, bacon man.
Yes, the kebab.
Yes.
Wrapped in plate rather than aluminum foil.
Yeah, that thing.
You think I have fear of her?
No, but at the same time, let's humor her. I want to hear the rest of the story, and she's obviously not going to tell us here.
And my character goes, if you really want to go to the church, you can go ahead and do it. Meanwhile, my character just walks away and just follows a little red-headed druid.
Yes, with our numbers you can take them, but if we don't join you, that's a rather one-sided fight. Come on.
reasoning had best be good.
Hey, it's your ass on the line, not mine.
I know. How long are you guys standing there as everybody else is walking off?
Yeah, not very long.
I'll
As long as it takes to...
tentatively follow.
Yeah, I was about to say, as long as it takes to like get that last urgent and then fuck go to the market. I want to lose these 3 dicks behind us.
You lose them.
Good.
There's an easy way to do that.
Without bloodshed.
You do lose them.
I would like to, though you say we lose them, I would like to still keep a level of personal, like, perception going on here. Just, like, looking the fuck around here.
Alright.
Like,
It's fair for you all.
Regular intervals.
It's fair for you all to be on guard, especially so with one of your teammates freaking out, seemingly.
I mean, honestly, I could
I'm
shut 2
perfectly
of them
calm.
down. Ah, she's so pretty. Oh, my leg's on
I
fire.
could take on a few.
And as you're moving through the city towards the market square, you do see suddenly an increase of the church people just seeming to be walking. Though it seems casual, it's almost like patrolling.
Bullshit.
There
They're
are a few-
deasvolting all over the place.
Oh, good. They've come to me.
They do seem to be going into shops and houses. You're not sure if they're upset about your arrival or if there's something going on. The townspeople seem more aggravated than they had been when you first arrived. Colin, you see the group moving on.
Okay.
They're headed away from the church for now. And
Good.
you do notice the flock of church people. You check this, like the sun positioning, catching the time, and you realize that it's their normal rounds
Mm-hmm.
to check on the town. What are you doing?
It's the normal time to check on the
To
so
patrol,
like
yes.
there's probably more of them around, or
Yes.
Yeah, they start to move away from the church and go through the town. Just kind of doing their daily patrol, which they cover up under greetings and invites to speak about the Pure One.
where is party located currently?
Market.
Yeah, they're headed towards the market, so like headed this way probably, or like cutting through here.
And are these just decoration? They're not actual buildings, or they are?
They're actual buildings.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay,
was
so they got to go
commenting
like up and around. Okay.
There are alleyways in between them. I just am not a city builder.
on. I mean,
Okay.
technically, if we wanted to, mouse, we could go here, and then down here to cut through the park, and then over here.
The park does have a stone wall around it.
But does
It's
that have
okay. I can
openings here?
Deus vault over it.
I don't think they're gonna approve of that, but if you want to do it, you go ahead.
But I mean, is there multiple entrances to the park or no?
Air
They're
five,
down here.
Fluffy.
Hmm.
Air high five.
Leave them hanging out of spite.
Yeah.
But is there an entrance here? And is there an
No.
entrance over here?
No.
Okay, then yeah, we'll have to go this way.
So if they're say like up here-ish, what would I know what these buildings are? Are they just like houses or?
You've been here long enough to know what all the buildings are.
It's a shanty town. Bunch of poor people.
Kind of.
Damn.
Church took all their money.
So are all
Tithe.
these guys up here? These houses are like houses or?
Yeah, those are just normal everyday houses. Then you've got up to your right, my right,
Apartment complex.
the fancier, richer house. They're probably of more of the government, as you have a
Yes.
city center here. And then the spattering of houses in between the inn, tavern, and blacksmith, and throughout the marketplace are different houses of the locals.
Slums.
Kind of.
But why?
Because I'm trying.
Guys are coming out of the church back here.
They're pouring out like locusts.
What did you say? I'm sorry.
Guys.
I said,
pouring
and
out
guys are
locusts.
coming out of the church back here.
Yeah, they're just casually making their way around.
Downtown, moving fast and they're homebound.
Sure.
Da-na-na-na-na.
I'm just following along indignantly.
He wants answers. Give them to him soon.
Would Colin actually have a place around here that would be relatively secure to just going to the market square while church people are wandering the city making their rounds? Doesn't seem the most
I don't know.
private.
How much of a paycheck do you have? Can you live modestly?
You probably are in one of the small apartments in the church area.
That doesn't work then.
Yeah.
Kind of want to like break in / commandeer a house like here or here and get
I
their
own your
attention
house.
as they walk by.
So you're flagging down the group of them.
Well, first I want to like commandeer a house like either over here, one of these guys, or like maybe one of these guys, and flag them down.
This here is storage for the market, the general market. You could probably get yourself in there pretty easily.
Yeah, actually after vaulting over the walls of the park.
Well then, yeah, I would go into a house and try to get any inhabitants to shoo off for a while or something.
You could
And
probably
then
send off the stock boy pretty quickly.
And then, yes, he would try to flag the group down as they pass by.
Okay, group, you have somebody flagging you down who's in dark armor.
Pointedly ignore him.
This person.
What, Sin?
Do I recognize said person?
Yeah, that was the guy talking to Sajin.
Alright, I'm gonna walk over there. I'm just gonna
Sajin
walk over.
also veers to head that way.
Fine.
I'm fine with it.
Are you
Apri is pissed.
though? Are you though?
Yes, I personally am fine. I'm interested to see where this is going.
Well, I mean, you could have gone to the church. I didn't want
I know I could have,
You did almost.
but up until a point, we had everybody following me to the church. That would have been fine.
Then everybody changed.
Then everybody changed direction.
Yeah, everybody said, nah, we're not going with you, sorry.
Suicide mission, not great.
So
I'm
I'm
gonna
guessing
go-
JR and Jess.
I always liked this character a little bit.
I mean, I just naturally assume he's trying to wave me over for his money making, so I'm going.
Okay.
Jess is such a hoe.
Eyes follow red.
Gab, I'm a working hoe, and you remember that.
I refuse to because I don't pay you.
Well,
Alright.
you don't need to.
Fluffy, you're able to get everybody into the storage area, but it's a tight fit.
It's a little cramped in here. I'm gonna step outside. Fill me in on the details later.
What are you all doing here?
Sajin will look around the room nervously.
My business is my own.
Where does a man put a miserable pile of secrets?
Fluffy, roll me an intelligence check, please.
What the fuck is
Or
that?
history.
Where the fuck is? There we are.
Wow, JR. Just wow. Yeah.
Like, I keep thinking too, depending on how long ago it was Apri left the order, he may or may not know of Colin.
Did you leave the order recently?
Yeah, how long
yeah,
have you since you've been burned?
However long it took me to get from the pyre to you.
Alright, so it was super recent, Fluffy.
So he probably would be aware of you.
That
And
is up to him. Or
how would
a
he-
roll or whatever.
How would he know of you?
I'm just saying he might. I sent you a PM with my thoughts on his relation to people.
Like recently?
Yeah, like tonight.
I hope it's been recent, because otherwise they're lost in her fucking email box.
Well, it's in Discord.
Well, Discord box. She gets a lot of messages, is what
Okay,
I'm saying.
roll me a history check.
Or better yet, a memory check.
But it's history.
6.
So basically memory check at that point.
There's something about this guy that bothers you, but you can't quite put your finger on it.
Then I will have to put my dagger on it.
God.
I'm not even going to bother rolling it because I wasn't in the church, I was in the military.
Yeah.
God, you have
Are you really
talents,
trying to
Kat.
stab him?
No,
No.
but I am looking crossly at him. For what it's worth.
He's looking at him like an algebra problem he can't solve.
Okay, I've got a blank expression because I have
Like I
my
said.
helm. It's just
Colin, in return for your role,
Mm-hmm.
everybody's from the village that you had seen, except for the guy dressed like the church.
Yeah.
unless he recognizes me.
Well, we would take your helmet off, but that's a little hard.
Yes. Well, the helmet.
You don't.
I don't know if the helmet comes off.
Only slightly. With a little
You
bit
don't
peeling.
recognize who he is, but by his wardrobe, you know that he is a part of the church, or was.
Yeah, he's Black Ops.
Oh gosh.
Well, it's not safe here. Why? And who are you? As he points to churchy guy.
Oh no, I'm about to be Claude. The Claude.
Who wants to know?
That guy.
Doesn't matter who I am, except that I am someone who's trying to look out for some of you.
Wait, is he
And
from the
charging-
town we're from?
Hmm?
Is he from the town we're from?
Nope. You guys have never seen this guy in your life.
Then how is he looking, or why is he looking out for us then?
That's a good question.
What significance does our town hold to him? Because it's
That's
obvious
another good
because,
question.
like, he's like, what are you doing here? Like he knows us.
Yes?
Well, he was directing that question to the guy who's very obviously dressed like a church member.
Well, he's very obviously looking like someone who's been put through a fireplace too. So. Kindling Night is not looking too great right now. Someone just tried to ignite him like a Duraflame log.
So are you voicing questions or just saying them out to yourself?
Yeah, are you talking in character or what?
Yes.
So you're asking him what?
How do you... What business of it is yours to be concerned why we're here? And do you know him? Because we saw... He basically had him wash up in town. After someone tried to put out a burning carpet with him.
I don't think I know him personally. But the importance of you, I don't really know any of you. I'm just looking out for some of you.
Which begs the question, why?
Is that important?
Yes, because if we don't know who you are, but you're looking out for us, what relationship do you hold? Also, it helps cement your position as looking out for us.
Well, it's not important right now.
Nothing seems to be.
I'm the guy who's going to tell you that charging the church in broad daylight right as they're about to start their rounds isn't going to work out for anyone.
Looks pointedly at Bacon Knight.
What matters? They're all in one place.
Yes, but also what matters is numbers.
Does their bishop take rounds with them?
Fluffy, you know that he does not.
Okay.
Hot dog face.
Not currently, but if somebody charged the church, I'm sure he could make a stop by.
Is he local?
You do know that the church is just settled here, so the bishop is local. He's not of the local people, but there is a bishop stationed here.
Well, he's somewhere nearby, but that doesn't matter.
Maybe not to you. That is the rot I must burn from this place.
Looks conflicted, not sure what to say.
Does anybody else have anything to say?
I think you'd prefer I didn't, so...
I'll take his word for it for now, since I personally don't want to get fucking skewered this early on in my life.
Sure you do. Just ask Holock.
You know.
Yes, are you even paying attention?
Nope,
I'm
she's
sorry.
asleep.
I was zoned out. I'm sorry, what did I miss?
Lol.
I made a passive comment about your person being a hoe.
Oh. Well, at least one of us gets some Jesus.
Well, no, he's just talking about being skewered this early in his life, and I'm like, well, just ask Holock about that.
Oh. I'm always willing to skewer if the money's enough.
There you go.
So, as you guys are saying around deliberating, there's a rhythmical knock at the door.
Eldritch Blast.
Can I
Kidding.
answer it? I want to
Yeah.
answer it.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I want to answer it.
Alright, well, he answers it. I kind of fade to the back of the group.
Okay, I answered the door.
There is a frowning priest-like man standing on the other end.
He's wearing a helmet.
It's a bit
How
of
can
a...
I help you?
We have reason to believe that you're conspiring against the church. You must return with us to the Holy Land to clear up these rumors. It's for your best interest.
Hey, look, the most direct method. You can get escorted right there.
Invite him in.
Oh,
I would
God.
like to intimidate him.
Okay, what are you
Invite him
saying?
in.
He's not a vampire.
So-
He's welcome to come in.
I
Invite him in.
conspire with no one. I am here to make money and nothing else.
Roll intimidation.
What's your profession?
He looks confused.
I didn't mean to
seeing
do
how
that.
you're dressed.
Hand on knife.
You shouldn't be making money in there.
I feel like this is
I'm
gonna be
sorry,
an
would
episode
you
of
like me to
Hitman.
whore out in the open?
And
We
he's
were-
gonna get tugged into the building, and
Yeah, this guy's gonna get
killed,
dragged in and get the whole Julius Caesar route.
and then he's gonna get stuffed in a barrel,
Yep.
and just left for dead.
We're playing Hitman now.
Basically.
I mean, if you would prefer for me to get on my knees in the middle of the street, I'm more than willing to do that for you.
We were informed that multiple people had come in here off the street and scared off the local market.
Well,
Tell him he's
who do you
welcome
think's
to
paying
investigate.
me?
I'll go ahead and invite him in for tea.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Death's fault.
As this dark-skinned tiefling appears out behind the other tiefling. You're a tiefling, right?
What, Colin?
Yes, I thought I drew 2 tieflings.
I thought he was.
But not Colin.
something else.
Not Colin, no.
Crowley.
JR's character is a
Yes.
tiefling.
Oh,
So
he's
this
a black tiefling.
Dark tiefling
Jesus Christ.
with this
I
scarlet
thought it was a
red
shadow
skin
with eyes.
steps out from the shadows of this building, and behind Horlock, who is already doing a pretty good job at intimidating this guy, and invites this poor guy in for tea.
Is this JR or Sin?
Yes, this is JR.
Invite him in for shawarma.
Wow, he did parallel me pretty well. Wow, opposites. Because I'm an Azamar. We both use pole arms, typically.
Oh yeah, no. 3 of us use pole arms in this
I
team.
know. It's ridiculous.
He looks scared as hell.
Call me.
I believe I should get the rest of my brothers, as he starts backing away from the door.
I'll ask him how many he's bringing in. I have more teacups in the back.
I'll return with quite a few, as he's
Nope,
starting
nope,
to
nope,
backpedal.
nope.
Are you
He's
grabbing
getting
him?
grabbed by his collar.
This guy's
So following one horror, here comes another.
just out from the shadows. Grip.
Go ahead and roll me a grappling check.
I have to check what I have for invocations.
Oh, if you want, I can handle it real quick.
I'll just have Armor of Shadows and...
Oh, bullshit. Such bullshit.
Well, your guy's getting abducted.
So,
Say goodbye
Just
to your
kinda-
poor cleric man.
from behind the tiefling appears this
Armored
Dead.
hand just over his face, grab him by the collar, drags him in.
dead, smelly guy who comes out, reaches
He's
and
not
grabs this
dead.
guy,
Yet.
and he begins to shriek.
That's why it's over his face.
It's
Just,
only
still
mostly
trying.
dead.
and then apply. He's going away.
Would
He's
you like
going tonight
chamomile
now.
or peppermint?
What is that? The last words he's gonna hear?
Oh my god.
Manifest a dagger.
So, you knock out the church guy and close the door behind his muffled screaming.
Still screaming. Damn.
Sajin begins to squawk in the corner. What did you do? He has
He's
brothers
unconscious.
and
He's
they're
not
gonna-
dead yet.
But
Meanwhile, my
he had
character's
people.
in the corner. Go ahead.
Did you want him to bring them all here now or deal with them later?
We should leave.
Yes, now more are definitely coming. You should leave. You should leave this town.
And where do you suppose we go?
We still haven't proved that they were coming to the island, and now you've hurt one, and
He's not hurt. He's unconscious.
we'll stare at the bruises around his throat.
He's unconscious.
We knocked him unconscious with
Those
pimple.
aren't bruises. Those are char marks from the hand.
Yeah, he just rubs suit on him. That's not bruises.
I'm covered in chloroform.
Kinda.
That's why he ignited so easily.
It was terrible. Mistakes were made.
Day's full.
Anyways, where you should go is back to your island and let me do my
Well,
not
we
really
were informed
job,
by
but
this fuck over here that just staying in our idyllic lifestyle on the island was not happening.
They were coming for you, regardless.
Return the slab.
I don't know who
Say
you
what?
are or what you think you are doing here, but these people are about to be on the bad side of this festering.
I'm tempted to torture the guy, but at the same time, I have to get the fuck out.
They are to be put to the torch.
An eye for an eye, a pyre for a pyre.
The church is coming for you all. We save them by routing out the corruption.
that's all well and good. You can stop them however you like, but they're gonna be coming here, so we need to get out of here. Can't just walk in the front doors with no plan.
Watch us.
Are you guys
Then
gonna
we'll
try
use
to
the side
stealth away?
door.
So I think I heard a question somewhat. What was it?
I'm just trying to see if you guys are gonna try to stealth away, if you're gonna remain here.
I'll stealth away.
I will just walk out inconspicuously.
I feel like that's still a form of stealth.
Oh,
In crowded
I mean,
areas, it is.
I mean, inconspicuous.
He walks out very conspicuously.
There is no inconspicuous for me. That's
He's covered in blood splatters.
What time of day is it?
But
Stealth.
oh,
It's over cloud and threatening terrain.
Well, what time though?
Probably about noon.
18.
Everybody's rolling really well.
Bunch of stealthy fuckers.
Hey, I mean, I actually have been rolling really well. The only low roll I've done was like a 10.
The freaking character sheet is being a dick. There it goes. Now it's working. You want stealth, right?
Yes, please.
I will
Where's the
snap
bloody?
your chicken
There it
wing.
is.
See if I want.
Blech.
Ooh,
Ow.
Yes.
you had the best chance out of any of those three rolls and rolled the poorest. Sad.
No, I just had the best modifier.
Cat's apparently using my dice now.
because
You rolled
I'm pretty sure
17.
half plate has disadvantage.
It does. Especially when
And,
it's
and
fused to
even
your
if
body.
not, I'm kind of noticeable.
He's got a fuse to it, so he can't take it off.
So, you guys leave one by one. Horlock, JR, you easily sneak out, even though you're the most kind of eye-catching people here.
Yeah, a couple of black tieflings.
The blessing
Look like
of
living
Schwab.
shadows.
Well, JR's scarlet colored, but
Is he scarlet? Because he looked pretty black.
I know that's because I
Wearing
haven't
a lot
painted
of
the lighting in.
black.
I need to finish those pictures.
He looks like a fucking demon. In a town of
Well,
the church,
Yeah.
actually. Now that I think about it. Because he looks like Mephistopheles.
which is why the guy was screaming. That was
Coming
fucking
for
scary.
tea. Bruh.
Two tieflings are trying to argue with him, and then this burnt hand
And
comes out and
I was about
pulls
to
him
say, the angel person was gonna like fade back. Let them dig their own hole.
Colin was definitely trying to sink into a corner as much as possible during that entire exchange.
Can you also roll me a stealth, Fluffy?
For that or for sneaking out?
Sneaking out.
Yeah.
Okay, because he's not sneaking out.
Okay, are you hiding then? Because if you're hiding in there, you need to...
No, I'm not
He's just
hiding
walking out
there
'cause the
either.
church knows him.
Okay, fair enough. You rolled 17?
I roll, yeah. 17 total.
Okay,
no,
so
18
you...
total.
Okay, so you're able to get out as well. Sin and Quinn, you guys catch notice.
Yup.
Have fun, bye.
Are you
And that
all-
is where Colin comes in. He's going to not sneak out because he's going to attempt to actively run
Interference.
interference. Yeah.
Okay, so where are
Actually,
you
will
running
light
to?
the building on fire to create a diversion.
What's
There's
that?
still people in that building.
Well, a person, unconscious. In a
Well,
barrel.
Sagen hasn't left.
You may or may not have a knife in him now.
Oh, Sagen hasn't left yet? Well, then he hasn't left yet. Never mind, they can get caught. Fuck them.
Damn.
Poor Sin.
Nah, I'll be fine.
As you guys
It's
get
fine.
arrested by the church.
So who's coming at us?
So,
Don't split the party.
as you two try to come out, possibly bad timing, so you're just one right after the other, catching notice, three
Mhm.
of the church guards will stop you.
Is it the same three we saw tailing us before?
No, different ones. They seem to be of higher class.
Ooh, they're so upper crusty.
See.
We'll need you to come to the church with us.
God, I have so many rolls.
Can I try my hand at deception?
Ha! Good luck.
I'm just saying.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Do it.
Alright.
You
I
can
have
only
a
roll
fucking 1. I
worse.
swear to God.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Fucking 13.
Fast talk.
What are you saying?
I just want to point over in another direction, saying some suspicious characters that looked like they casted magic and were worshiping some kind of random god. Decided to run that way, screaming
Look
"Hallelujah,
at those
praise!"
two sneaky tieflings over there.
Yeah.
So you point out the demons?
No.
Oh, I'm
Towards-
Assuming not, but that would be hilarious.
Well, he
Like,
says
towards-
two demons, but he sent them the other way.
Yeah, I'm sending the other way. I'm saying they literally just rounded the corner.
You catch one of the guard or the priest's interest, and he will go
Deus
wandering
Volt
off.
all over there.
The other two will get closer. We really do need you to come to the church.
I walk away.
If you try to walk away, one of them will reach out and block your path.
He's about to
I-
reach out and touch Faith.
Could I ask them the reason as to why, and for what good reason?
Because heresy.
There's a hard stare at you.
I mean, I would just ask them, do you have any good reason, logically, as to why you need us to come to the church?
Our head priest will want to speak with you. You need to
I'll-
come to the church.
I would tell them they either give me good reason or leave me to my business, and they can contact me later at the tavern. Which is also another deception. Which I'll be staying there, by the way.
Do you want a separate roll or still use the same thing?
No, that's fine.
Alright.
There's a wave by the guard standing in front of you, Sin. He seems to be gesturing somebody over.
You're about to get sandwiched by two crusaders.
Can I
You're
see
about to
what
become
he's...
a sin sandwich.
I'm curious. What is he wearing for a helmet? Or a headpiece?
They're not wearing helmets or armor.
Is there anything metallic on him at all that
Are you
would be
shocking
facing...
grasping?
the
They're
other
wearing
way.
these very monkey priesty like robes. They just look like men of the cloth, I suppose you could say.
Fucking priests.
Shapeshift.
I'm about to Eldritch Blast everyone.
Well,
You're
you two
sneaking away
tieflings,
successfully. If you do that,
probably-
then you're gonna be.
The two tieflings probably look back to see where everybody is, and will see the two caught by the priests.
Not surprising.
They'll also notice a few more moving in. They're about to be surrounded.
You have no authority over me.
Yes.
I cannot
They'll-
help him.
Give your outfit up once over. It seems we did.
Oof. Oof.
Once with the church. Always with the church.
Oof. Someone's about to get
God,
Deus
so-
vaulted.
They
Are you-
totally know you.
Are you really pulling your sword?
No, he's
You
pulling his
let me
erection.
pass.
You will be going to the church.
And you will like it.
Can I see how many are coming towards?
3 more are coming up behind them.
And
How
Deus vault.
what's the distance?
They're about 10 feet away.
Where are we at?
You're probably right on the corner of the building, just out of sight of what's going on. Like, they can't see you because you're, like, over here. Well, they stop them, like, right here.
be he willing to let you in his presence. Do let the Shining One know I had offered you quarter.
Well, that's scary.
My character is going to step a couple feet to the side. Just a little bit.
Now, move.
They remain unwavering in your spot. So, before we continue, JR and Jessica, are you doing anything?
Yes.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go ahead and start heading back towards. And then
With
once I am
intention.
about 10 feet from them,
I was about to say, wouldn't they have advantage? The two of them, considering that they weren't noticed at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'm holding my distance from where, like, I've split off from him, but I am looking back.
God damn it, I wish I could use this on someone else.
Here's what?
Misty Step.
Oh, I know, right? I can do that too.
So you're casting Arms of Hater?
yes, big ol' icy tendrils start coming out of the ground around them.
I wish I had that. I only have armor of Agathis.
Alright, and before we continue with that, Fluffy, are you doing anything? As you see the tieflings heading back, one of them seeming prepared or in the process of casting.
If Sajin is still in, then he is just with her going, fuck, 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 fuck.
She's moved to the door and looking about ready to charge out into the issue.
We'll put a hand on her shoulder and just shake his head. I can protect you. I can't protect all of them if this happens.
They are my village. I will go with them.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
Fuck.
And I know you guys want to start combat, but I need to make a combat map for it, so we're gonna stop there.
Boo!
Let it be known that despite my character's attitude, I did not actually go to hurt anybody until they came after me first. And I gave them plenty of time to let me through.
I mean, you even gave me opportunity to try and deceive them.
I mean, in all honesty, That's all I ask.
Yeah, no, I get. Look, it was clear that the will of the group was going
Oh, I wanted
against that process.
Well, no.
You were with me up until a point when I didn't have you guys. I knew I wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah, no.
You guys,
I'm all for spilling the blood of the cloth, but I want the advantage to be on our side.
There was never gonna be an advantage on our side.
So JR and
Surprise is always a
Jess
good advantage.
will take your spell casting into consideration at the start of next turn when I have the battle map up and the tokens out so that we can
I'll have
fully
to decide
engage.
if I want a hex and then
Searing
Eldritch Blast or just Eldritch
Smite.
Blast, but no problem.
Meanwhile, me, like, right the fuck there, like, damn.
Or
I'm
I
curious,
might
these
just
cloth
do
guys are, like,
Armor
right in front of us,
Gathis.
right?
Yeah, there's some in front of you. 2 because you sent 1 away. He'll be returning though. And the 3 coming up behind you that JR is shooting at, and I believe Jessica too.
Are they also dudes? Are they also the cloth?
Yes, they're all people of the cloth, and none of them seem overly armored or ready to fight.
In my
Okay.
mind.
I have a plan and I need to write it down.
Okay.
Yo. Meanwhile,
My plan is as elegant as it is simple, and it's the urge to purge is beginning to surge.
Here's an interesting
meanwhile, my
question.
character.
So, Armor of
Good shit.
Agathis. It's 5 temporary hit points, and if a creature hits me with a melee attack while I have them,
They take 5.
5 cold damage.
Yeah.
Is that regardless of how much damage
Damn-
they take from me, or is it equal to the amount of hit points they hate?
No. Every time they hit you, they take the damage. So
it's just a
long
flat
as you have,
5, as long as I have them,
yes,
no matter how many points they take.
yeah,
Are you
Okay,
talking
cool.
about armor of whatever?
Armor of Agathis, yeah. So say
Yeah,
you
that's
have,
well.
say you upcast it to like what, second
Well,
level?
it's 2 by default because Warlock, but yeah.
Yeah, so you would get 10 hit points temporary, and so long as you have even a single temporary hit point,
They take 10.
they will take 10 when they strike you.
That's nice, actually.
So-
Yeah. How do you think Anwin kept that death loop going?
Doggo. So
I mean, I may not
what
have
I
the
plan-
Famished Dark nonsense, which, in retrospect, probably should have it, but I'm still going to make this work.
one of the things I'm planning is doing that one,
Arms
and then
of
also
Hadar.
doing not the armor one.
Armor of Agathis.
Yeah, and then tagging that up with Form of Dread at the same time, because then I get extra 10 plus 1d10 plus my Warlock
my
level and extra hit points
Nice.
on top of
Sam.
that, so that I have both
What's
effects
up?
going at the same time.
Could I like potentially anticipate what that bastard in front of one of those two or both of them are going to be doing in front of us? Those guys of the cloth.
They seem serene, but you did see him waving people forward.
Is there anything I can anticipate? Like,
Who was doing Arms of
Future.
Hadar again?
You
Well,
could
I mean,
probably
it depends
anticipate that
on
they're
how
going
old
to
you
get
are.
or attempt to get violent with you or try to restrain you and force you to the church.
would I be able to like have any kind of like early preparation for this?
You could have a held action in case they really push their will onto you.
JR,
How old is your character?
Yep.
Vanguard Strike.
are you doing Arms of Hadar?
Yep.
Just so you know, the range is a 10-foot sphere from you.
Mhm. Yeah, that's why I said I got in the 10-foot range.
Okay, so you got close before you did it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, making sure. Because like, it's a neat spell, but it's literally like immediately around you. Blah, blah, blah.
So
I got
And then the
smites.
tentacles tapped in.
I'm gonna say we'll stop there because I had a rough night last night and I'm really wanting to go to bed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Understandable.
Because fucking power outage.
Yeah.
Power outage.
You had a
I'm mad about that.
power outage?
Yeah. Our
Yeah.
shit
Yeah,
was
like
whack.
2 in the morning, and the kids decided to be awake through all of it.
Gross.
GG.
Why did I put that light back?
It's
That's why I took it out.
awesome. Strobe light.
Da-da-da-da.
Da, 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 da.
Well, thank you all for joining us here. Thank you for the insane amount of gift subs. for whatever possessed you to do that. Thank you very much, as well as the follow. We will be back here. What's that?
Sympathy.
Probably. It's fine.
Pity.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take it.
You
I'll
got some
take it.
pity subs.
But thank you all. We'll be back here tomorrow night at... Oh, it's our 8 o'clock game, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah! We'll be 8 o'clock here to
With-
finish up the dungeon.
And figure out what we're doing with Ray.
Well, and then we can fold that into Bram stock. So
Turn back to that. We're in the middle of a mission.
Yeah.
Unless we want to.
You guys are almost done with that
until,
mission.
Well,
So-
I guess we could finish that off and then alternate back to Ray again.
well,
was
no,
thinking
we're gonna
should
finish
be-
out. We're finishing
We're
out.
finishing out Ray.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking, because we were going to go Bramstock from that point on, but then, yeah, we need to finish out that mission so then we can have her in proper going
Yeah.
forward.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So much heresy is going to be committed next week.
It's going to be a long
Ye-
week. I'm going to look forward to the heresy. Yeah, I know.
Are we
Hey, you wanted to be
picking
here.
up next week?
Picking what up?
yeah. Apparently you got one.
Dominic?
Dominic's not happy about the game being mixed still. Yeah. That might have gone some interesting places, but
Who's Dominic?
Dominic the Tiefling. I'm pretty sure.
What game was that?
It was the conspiracy group.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right on. Bubonic. Bubonic?
Bub-
Bubonic.
Bobonic.
Bubonic plague.
Well, I know it's like bubonic, but I don't think it's misspelled, so it's like B as in
I don't know.
beauty.
It's tiny on that screen, so
So
it's
it's
hard
like
to.
bubonic, but
Like
with beauty.
Bobonic.
Yeah, Bobonic.
Bo. That's how you say
Yeah.
Bo. Bobonic.
There we go.
The bubonic plague.
Oh, hey, Glenn,
Blah.
I got a question.
Yay, strobe light.
So I was looking at some builds on some stuff for 5th edition. I just don't know if it's just because the book's not in this one, but there's a weapon called Chain Scythe.
Yeah.
Is it not just in the books, or
Well, I mean,
No,
it's
no,
Kurosagama.
it's not. It's not part of the regular books.
Is it a
Okay.
Kurosagama? Because that sounds like a Kurosagama.
Chain Scythe, yeah.
I was just curious on what what it would be considered comparable to for damage.
Well, how's it built?
Does it have a description?
Just when I was reading through stuff, it was recommended weapon, chain scythe, or sickle.
I would write it as because I'm imagining a Kasirigama, so I would say
Comma
it's
plus
yeah,
bludgeoning, or
it's
like
a sickle. It does a sickle damage, but has like a 10-foot reach. Same as has a richer
And it's
has
got
the
like
reach of a whip.
and it's got like
essentially.
a piercing end on the other one.
I'll
Yeah.
tickle your sickle for a nickel.
I'm sure you
With your
would.
pickle?
Nice
I would have
poetry
to
there.
politely decline,
Oh yeah.
because you is nasty.
And not fine.
Well,
Come on,
anyway,
you know you want the waffles.
I
I ain't touching you till you get a removed disease. At the very least.
yeah,
Actually, at this point, a removed curse.
it's probably a better bet. But anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. 8 Mountain, good times, and yeah, everybody take care of yourselves.
I really can't wait till my Kickstarter shit gets here.
Oh, I thought we were already offline. Or